Welcome to Super Showdowns, the ultimate destination for epic battles and legendary showdowns. Join us as we put iconic superheroes, villains, and mythological figures against each other in thrilling matches of strength, strategy, and skill, in a universe where gods and titans collide. What happens when the unstoppable force meets the immovable conqueror? As Darkseid, the Lord of Apokolips, sets his sights on a power that could reshape the cosmos, Cyttorak's chosen champion, the Juggernaut, stands in his path. This is not just a clash of strength, it is a battle of wills, strategy, and survival. Prepare to witness an epic confrontation where resilience faces inevitability, and the fate of realms hangs in the balance. Only one will emerge victorious, but at what cost? As the epic unfolds, do not forget to subscribe, like and drop comment for more epic showdowns. The crimson glow of Cyttorak's realm illuminated Cain Marko, better known as the Juggernaut, as he knelt before the gem that granted him his unstoppable power. Whispers of a cosmic invader had reached Cyttorak, an entity that sought to bend realms to his will. Cyttorak's voice boomed, demanding his champion rise and confront this would-be conqueror. Juggernaut, eager to prove himself, grinned. "Bring it on," he growled, his fist tightening as the gem's power surged through him. On the other side of the multiverse, Darkseid stood in his throne room on Apokolips, the fiery pits casting long shadows over his imposing figure. His scouts had discovered a powerful artifact in Cyttorak's domain, and Darkseid's ambition to harness it was unwavering. He declared, "Prepare the armada. Let no one stand in my way." As his Omega beams crackled, his minions scrambled to execute his command. The battle was inevitable. Two unstoppable forces, driven by their own gods, would collide in a spectacle that would shake the cosmos. Juggernaut stood at the edge of Earth, a portal opened by Cyttorak's will. The air shimmered with cosmic energy as the skies above darkened, heralding the arrival of Darkseid's fleet. Massive warships emerged, their engines roaring as they blotted out the sun. The people below cowered in fear, their eyes drawn to the godlike figure descending amidst the chaos. Darkseid stepped forward, his gaze cold and unyielding. "You must be Cyttorak's champion," he said, his deep voice cutting through the storm. "Yield, and I may spare your world." Juggernaut laughed, his voice echoing like thunder. "Spare me the speeches, big guy. Let's see if you're as tough as you look." With that, he charged, the ground quaking beneath his feet as he became an unstoppable force. Juggernaut's charge was met by Darkseid's unflinching stance. The impact was cataclysmic, sending shockwaves across the battlefield. Buildings crumbled, and the earth split as the two titans clashed. Darkseid caught Juggernaut's punch with one hand, the force pushing him back slightly. "Impressive," Darkseid admitted, his voice calm. He retaliated with a devastating punch to Juggernaut's chest, sending the behemoth flying through several buildings. Juggernaut rose from the rubble, grinning. "Now we're talking." The battle raged on, each blow from Juggernaut creating craters and each counter from Darkseid shaking the heavens. Juggernaut's resilience was unmatched. Even Darkseid's Omega beams failed to pierce the mystical shield protecting him. However, Darkseid's attacks were calculated, probing for weaknesses. "You rely too much on brute strength," Darkseid taunted, sidestepping another of Juggernaut's charges. "A true god uses his mind as well as his might." Juggernaut roared, swinging wildly. "Keep talking, and I'll crush you into dust." Realizing that brute force alone wouldn't suffice, Darkseid unleashed his full arsenal. His Omega beams now targeted the environment, collapsing buildings and creating hazards that slowed Juggernaut's movements. "Fight me directly, coward," Juggernaut bellowed, swatting aside debris. But Darkseid remained composed, using his intellect to turn the battlefield into a weapon. Patience, brute. You'll fall soon enough. As the battle escalated, Darkseid's strategy began to show results. Juggernaut's relentless charges grew slower, the environmental damage taking its toll. Darkseid exploited every opening, his Omega beams now striking with surgical precision. Juggernaut, though battered, refused to yield. "You'll have to do better than that," he snarled, his determination unshaken. But Darkseid's confidence grew, his tactics gradually wearing down the unstoppable force. Sensing his champion's struggle, Cyttorak intervened, amplifying Juggernaut's power. A crimson aura enveloped him, and his strength surged to unprecedented levels. Juggernaut roared, his newfound power shaking the battlefield. Darkseid observed the transformation, unperturbed. "So, the god of brute force shows his hand," he said, his Omega beams intensifying. "Let us see how far your champion can go." With Cyttorak's boost, Juggernaut tore through Darkseid's forces, his unstoppable momentum scattering warships and soldiers alike. The battlefield became a war zone of epic proportions, the clash of titans leaving destruction in their wake. Darkseid, however, remained focused. He called upon the full might of Apokolips, summoning reinforcements and utilizing advanced technology to counter Juggernaut's raw power. As the battle wore on, Darkseid shifted his strategy, targeting Juggernaut's mind. Using his vast telepathic abilities, he planted seeds of doubt and fear, exploiting Cain Marko's insecurities. Juggernaut's movements faltered, his confidence shaken. "Get out of my head," he roared, but Darkseid's assault was relentless. Even the mightiest falls when their mind betrays them, Darkseid declared. In a last-ditch effort, Juggernaut channeled all his power into one final charge, aiming to end the battle decisively. Darkseid stood his ground, his Omega beams flaring brighter than ever. The collision was apocalyptic, the resulting explosion visible from space. When the dust settled, Juggernaut lay battered and motionless, his unstoppable momentum finally halted. Darkseid stood over his fallen opponent, his expression unreadable. "You fought well," he admitted, "but no force is truly unstoppable." With a final blast of his Omega beams, he incapacitated Juggernaut, severing his connection to Cyttorak. The battlefield fell silent as Darkseid claimed his victory, his gaze turning towards Cyttorak's realm. "Your champion has fallen," he declared. "Submit or face my wrath." As Darkseid's forces departed, the world lay in ruins, a testament to the clash of titans. Juggernaut's body was retrieved by Cyttorak, his defeat a humbling reminder of the limits of even the most powerful beings. Darkseid returned to Apokolips, victorious but ever ambitious. The battle was over, but his conquest continued, a testament to his unparalleled might and intellect. The universe had witnessed the fall of the unstoppable force, proving once again that Darkseid was not just a god, he was inevitability itself.